And right now, I'm in between. Like, I don't know. I never thought I'd be saying this. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Blue Jays Today, where we always have something to say about the Blue Jays. I'm your host, Adam Peddle.
And I'm your host, Nicholas Playlog. And today we will not be talking about the Toronto Blue Jays, but we are going to be talking about the San Diego Padres, and specifically answering the question, will they make postseason this year? Before we get into it, guys, please make sure to like and subscribe. If you love baseball content, we're doing videos like this all the freaking time. Also, if you want your team covered, comment down below. Okay, buddy. Now, this question, it's interesting because earlier, maybe even like 3 weeks earlier, a month earlier, my answer would have been an unequivocal, resounding, operatic yes.
I would have sadd World Series finalists, at least. If anything less, it's a disappointment.
Absolutely, absolutely. But you know what? As time ticks on, injuries add up, and some underperformances happen, we are asking this question. And I just want to preface a little bit here by looking at their closest competition, the Cincinnati Reds, because right now the Padres, they are in a wild card position, the second one, and the Cincinnati Reds are 4 games back. However, they are right now annihilating the Pittsburgh Pirates, so they will probably catch a game right there. And it is because of that surging offense of Votto, of Winker, of Castellanos, of India, Rookie of the Year candidate right there, doing really, really good. So I think this is even more better suited question is, can San Diego hold them off?
I mean, maybe. Well, that's the question. Are they going to make playoffs? Because they're going to have to. And like also behind them is the Braves. They made trades 54 and 54. And the Philadelphia Phillies, who actually have the best playoff percentage out of any of those teams at 31.7. Granted, the record is second best of those 3 teams at 55-53. The thing is, they're going to have to hold them off. And how do they do it? With their pitching.
Yep.
And their pitching is the one thing that I thought preseason was an absolute lock to be one of the best in baseball. Right there with the Dodgers, right there with the Mets. It's actually,
how can you go wrong with Snell, Musgrove, Darvish, right? Like, am I saying anything that's triggering you right now, big guy?
Well, yeah, you are. As San Diego Padres fans, you already know the answer to this. But for those who don't know, Snell with a 5.24 ERA, and I thought he was doing good, but I didn't think he was doing this bad. Darvish, granted, 3.48 ERA, but as of late, in the last month, and this is going to be a common theme we're seeing, not good ERA, 7.36 in the last 5 starts. Same with Ryan Weathers, their rookie sensation. Even though he's got a 3.65 ERA, his last 5 starts, 6.52. Paddock is back on the IL. Lamette's getting put in the bullpen. They have a guy named Kinnear. I don't even know. So Musgrove can't just hold the staff by his own. So they got to have some new performances.
I mean, Musgrove, he's had an incredible year so far. Like an ERA under 3. But even his last month of July was a 3.95 ERA. So, I mean, not your ace material, if I might say so. So, yeah, definitely that starting pitching staff is taking a bit of a hit. And the offense took a big hit, too, because sensation, Tatis Jr. I know, cover your ears, Padres fans. This one hurts to hear. Obviously, he went on the IL, and right now there is no clear timetable. They will be reevaluating mid-August as to what he is going to do.
There might even be rumors out there that he might be done for the year. I'm just saying it.
Wow.
I read it online.
Wow.
I'm repeating what someone wrote online to you guys, so like go crazy. But yeah, if he is done for the year, in the worst case scenario, that's huge, because now your lineup is deep. Your lineup's deep. I'm seeing a lot of 700s, 800 OPSs, a couple 600 sprinkled in. Nice deep.
Yeah.
But that rock of that 1.024 OPS and Tatis, that's not irreplaceable.
I mean, frankly, I do think I'm going to operate under the assumption that he will be back at some point. I mean, and honestly, I think that my estimate on, or my answer to this question actually depends a lot on whether he is or he isn't.
And my answer to this question depends on whether this pitching staff, this rotation, can figure it out, because this is not this team feels like a car that's losing parts and it's like trying to get to the finish, while the other cars are speeding up like, let's go, you know? So this is what I see it. However, there is a bright spot to their pitching staff.
Absolutely, buddy.
Bright spot.
Absolutely. And you know what? This is why I am going to say that the San Diego Padres will make postseason, even with these injuries, even with Paddock, even with Tatis, even with the struggling starting pitching staff, because their bullpen can hold it down. I don't know what it feels like as a Blue Jays fan. I have no idea what this must feel like to have a team bullpen ERA of 2.91 leading the major leagues by a wide margin.
Beautiful.
This team has depth at the bullpen position, and they can lock down innings. So even if Snell is struggling, even if Darvish is doing poorly, you can lock it down. Now, I will admit, the starters have to do a bit better. You know, you can't have your bullpen taxed like crazy and doing this all the way through August, all the way through September. You need to have some bounce backs from your studs, but I call them studs because they're studs. And I do anticipate that they will bounce back. I think this bullpen can make up for that deficit in the meantime, assuming that Tatis comes back and Machado and Cronenworth and Frazier, they can hold it down and score the runs. I think this team can fend off the Reds, can fend off the Braves, and maintain that second wildcard spot. What do you think?
Oh, no. I've been a Padres fan since the beginning of this season. And it hurts.
We've only been filming this video for like 5 minutes.
Well, yes, but like when I did my research, I wanted them to go to the World Series this year. I'm a huge fan of them. And people know this podcast. I'm a huge fan of the Padres, but I'm really worried about this pitching staff. And right now, I'm in between. Like, I don't know. I never thought I'd be saying this. Like, I think the Phillies might have a chance after getting Ian Kennedy and Gibson. Is that enough? And their offense is getting good too.
But
you know,
the thing is, the Phillies are a non-factor because
wild card.
But it's not wild card because they just win their division.
That's true. But then the Mets
to winning their division. Yeah,
but then the Mets. You know, I don't know.
You know,
like here's the thing: the last month for the Padres, they've gone 13-12, 13-12, and I feel like if they go 500 now with Tatis gone, I don't know if that's enough.
So do you think that they will, with what they have going on right now, like what do you need to see from them?
I need to see the pitching staff come
like
around.
60% win percentage from here on out?
Like at least, yeah. Because again, sputtering car on their way to the finish. They need to just get a little bit more. They can't fall off anymore. If they fall off anymore, the season could be over.
So 60% win percentage, will they get it done?
Yeah, I think so.
You do think they will get it done?
If it's a 60 win percentage.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're saying playoffs?
I'm saying maybe. It all depends on the pitching. It all depends if they can turn it around, man.
Okay.
You know?
And will they? I'm trying to get a concrete answer out of you.
For me, all right, I'll lean towards more yes. Because I can't say no against my team. My secondary team, of course, Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna say,
and the Dodgers, and I'm a little bit of a baseball sleut.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, you've been slitting yourself out during these playoff videos recently.
Yeah, man.
Well,
no, okay, I'll go towards yes. I still think they're gonna somehow sputter their way into it. So yeah,
I agree. I think that they're gonna get it done, man. I think that they will be able to fend off the Reds and any other teams that are approaching that wild card spot, but some better pitching performances, please.
Yeah.
Padres fans and all fans, please let us know what you guys think in the comments down below about this team. If you're a Reds fan, I want to hear. Are we talking some straight nonsense right now? Are your guys going to come out led by Winker, Castellanos, Votto, and they're going to steal away that second wild card? Or are the Padres going to be able to hold them off and make postseason like everybody thought they would preseason? Let us know in the comments down below, my friends.
Guys, you can also listen to us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Radio Public, and Breaker. You can also check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok as well. Guys, this video is brought to you by Monkey Knife Fight and Manscaped. Use code TODAYJays to get some discounts and deals that you've seen throughout this video, and it will support our channel, keep us going to produce more baseball content. And as well, guys, if you want to become a Patron and support the channel, it's $3 a month, and you could come on to our Wine on Wine. We're having it exactly in 3 hours. And shout out and thank you to all of our current Patreons. Thank you guys so much. You guys, hopefully I'll see one of you on the show in 3 hours.
Guys, thank you so much for watching.
And go Jays, go!